This is the $79 UniFi Travel Router, and to say that it completely threw me off would be an understatement. To really understand why, we have to take a step back. For every person that loves a travel router, there's someone that doesn't see the point in them either. And from what I've gathered, one of the main reasons is due to the setup process. The UniFi Travel Router is no different. It requires a setup as well, but it's very different from the perspective that you're buying a device that is actually part of your current ecosystem. So it can do a lot of cool things that a traditional travel router would not be able to do. Before we get to that, I want to say that this is literally the first build for this device, and this is in no way a review, but more of a first look to discuss some of the features and functionality that you'll see when the device is released. So let's talk about the physical device. It's a little bigger than a credit card. It is hard to put into perspective how small this thing is because you can basically put it in your pocket and barely even realize it's there. And when I compare it to my current travel router, it is significantly smaller than that. I want to focus on the size for a second because size is something that you don't think is important until the time actually comes. So in early November, I was traveling and I bring my travel router with me everywhere, but this is the first time I was flying and only bringing a carry-on. The device literally did not fit. The first time I did not bring that device was because it didn't fit. I'm being honest with you when I say this. If I had this device, I would have been able to fit it because it is significantly smaller than my current travel router. Now, size, and especially that size, is not going to be important in every situation, but I wanted to bring that up because I did not have this device at the time. And if I did, it is something that I would have been able to bring. Again, a little trivial because it's very specific to me, but something that I thought was interesting. The last thing to talk about from a hardware perspective is that you're utilizing Wi-Fi 5 with this device. Now, I know there are going to be people that are unhappy with that, and that's fair, that's your opinion. But I think when you take into consideration the size and especially the price as well as where you'll be using this, which is mostly hotel Wi-Fi, it's something that most people are not even going to notice. So let's talk about the setup process because like I said earlier, this is where I think it's cool. When you configure a device like this, especially a travel router, normally what you have to do is go in and configure a Wi-Fi network, basically to be the same Wi-Fi network that you use at home. If you want to access your resources, you have to configure the VPN, etc. With this, because you're in the same ecosystem, it's very different. So you basically adopt it into your UniFi Site Manager the same way you would any other cloud gateway, but because it's aware of your other devices, it can do a lot of cool things. The first thing that it can do is it can bind to a site. But before you can utilize that, you have to be able to connect to the internet. So you have three ways of connecting. You can use an Ethernet cable, you can use a Wi-Fi uplink, or they have a USB port for things like tethering if you were using your phone. When you're connected though, you can bind to a site. And basically what it's going to do is it's going to list out all of your current UniFi network sites. You're going to select one, and from there, you'll be able to pick the exact Wi-Fi network that you want to utilize on this device. So it's basically a one-click setup. You don't have to go in and specify a password, though you can. You would either bind to a site or manually configure it, but when you bind to a site, it's basically entirely automated. Now that will allow you to connect everything you have at that location to that device without having to do anything more. But accessing your other devices is really where this becomes powerful, and you can utilize Teleport. Now, Teleport is basically a zero config VPN. So the best way to think about it is that this UniFi Travel Router will be a client to the VPN server, which is your home network. And as soon as it's connected, you can access any of the services on your home network without really having to do anything else. Comparing that to other travel routers, this is entirely automated, which again makes the setup process significantly easier than anything else. Later versions of the UniFi Travel Router will also allow you to bring a G6 instant, basically connect it directly to the travel router, and then record directly to your on-site NVR. It's a pretty cool feature. I'm not sure how helpful it will be for you specifically, but there are people out there that will utilize that. So the last thing I'll hit on is performance, and I'm not going to get into hard numbers, but the performance was more than adequate. With that said, if you want the best performance you'll be able to get out of this device, you have to utilize an Ethernet cable. The main reason is because you kind of have to think of it like if you utilize Wi-Fi, you're basically taking that connection and rebroadcasting it. So you're never going to get as good of performance as it would be if it was hardwired. But I modified the channel width to utilize 80 megahertz for the 5 gigahertz band, and it was very, very good. And again, more than adequate for traveling. So the final thoughts I'll say for this first look is that I think this device is very promising. And I think it's something that a lot of UniFi users will be interested in, especially due to the easy setup process. I literally got this thing set up in like 2 minutes as soon as it was adopted. Now, again, it's very early from a software perspective, so I'm interested in seeing how this grows, but I'm excited to see where it goes because, like I said earlier, this is something that's kind of unique in the space and there's not that much competition. So I'm interested in seeing where they take this. But again, this was just a first look. So if you're interested in seeing a full review, leave a comment for that. But other than that, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.